My boy, this world is cold. This world can be a very cruel place, especially for young boys who think with their little tiny heart. And when we say this world, we're talking about the physical world. We're talking about society. We're talking about social media. You got to understand what we're talking about here. When I say this world, I mean it all. If you're a young boy watching these videos, listen closely because you need to know something important. And I don't care how old you are. If you're a man, this applies to you. So make sure you're listening. You see, nowadays, women have very low standards. The average woman would rather be with a broke guy that treats her good than a guy that has everything but doesn't give her attention. So many guys are quick to give women attention and affection while ignoring their own self. They'll call their woman 1,000 times a day, but they won't take the time to better themselves. Instead, they'll be sitting at home playing video games or doing nothing, just waiting for their phone to ring. My boy, you can't do that. You have to build yourself first, so that you will not be disappointed by so-called lovers and friends when life turns you down. Know that you are on your own if anything happens. Most people in this world are selfish. They only care about themselves. That's why you have to be willing to give up certain things in order to succeed. There are some things that will hold you back from achieving greatness. It could be girls, alcohol, drugs, or even your friends. These things will only bring you down and keep you from progressing forward. A real man understands this, and that's why he stays away from these things. He knows that his purpose is bigger than any temporary pleasure he might get from them. If you really want to succeed, you have to be willing to give up those things. Don't worry about anyone. If you start cutting out the bad things in your life, they will start judging you. But you shouldn't care about that. Your goal is not to please them, but to make yourself happy. Of course, within reason, it's fine to socialize or have fun once in a while, but it shouldn't be all the time. Make sure you have a balance in your life. The fact that you're still watching this video means you're above average. Most men would never take the time to improve themselves. They're too busy being entertained or distracted by other things. But you're different. You want to be the best version of yourself. You know, that's why you clicked on this video. So use that same mentality to build yourself up in all areas of your life. These videos were made to help you become the best version of yourself. The path to greatness isn't easy, but I will always be there to guide you. So subscribe for more videos and turn on notifications so you never miss another upload. Listen closely, my boy. Life is a battlefield, and you must be prepared to fight if you want to win. There are many challenges ahead, but you must stay focused and overcome each one. It won't be easy, but if you're willing to put in the work, you will come out on top. Remember, no pain, no gain. Success doesn't come easy. If you want to achieve greatness, you must be willing to sacrifice. Give up your bad habits and distractions and replace them with hard work and discipline. It won't be easy, but the rewards will be worth it. A man should be able to take care of himself and those around him. That means being strong, both physically and mentally. You need to be able to defend yourself and those you care about. You also need to be able to handle any situation that life throws at you. Being a man doesn't mean being violent or aggressive. It just means being prepared to take action when necessary. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Sometimes you need to get in the trenches and get your hands dirty if you want to win. Don't be afraid to take risks. Taking risks is part of life. If you want to accomplish great things, you must be willing to take risks. Don't live your life like a coward. Be brave and face your fears head on. Now let's talk about money. Money is important. You need to make sure you're always hustling and trying to make more money. This will ensure that you're always striving to be better. Don't be afraid to start your own business or take on extra work. The more money you make, the more you'll be able to provide for yourself and your family. Also, having financial stability will give you more freedom and opportunities in life. You'll be able to travel, buy nice things, and never have to worry about money again. Making money is important, but it's also important to spend it wisely. Don't waste your money on things you don't need or on things that will only give you temporary pleasure. Invest your money in things that will appreciate in value or that will benefit you in the long run. Being a man means being respected by others. You need to be able to command respect when you enter a room. People should be able to see that you're a man of purpose and that they should respect you for it. In order to do that, you need to be confident. Confidence is key. You need to believe in yourself and your abilities. You also need to be willing to speak your mind and stand up for what you believe in. Being confident doesn't mean being arrogant or cocky. It just means believing in yourself enough to know that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Women are important. They can be great companions and lovers, but they're not everything. You shouldn't put your whole happiness in the hands of a woman. You need to be able to be happy on your own before you can be happy with someone else. Women are attracted to men who are confident and secure in themselves, so make sure you work on building your confidence and self-esteem. Don't be afraid to approach women and start conversations with them. You never know where it might lead. Women are important, but they're not everything. You shouldn't put your whole happiness in the hands of a woman. You need to be able to be happy on your own before you can be happy with someone else. There will be times in your life when you feel like giving up. You'll be faced with challenges and obstacles that seem too great to overcome, but you must never give up. You must always keep pushing forward. No matter how bad things may seem, there is always hope for a better tomorrow. Never forget that. Listen to me carefully. The biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. You'll never be able to achieve anything if you're not willing to take risks. The same goes for girls. If you want to attract beautiful girls, you must be willing to approach them and talk to them. If you're too afraid to take risks, you'll never be able to succeed. So remember, boys, the world is cold. You must learn to protect yourself. You must be willing to sacrifice and give up certain things in order to succeed. You need to be strong, both physically and mentally, and you must never, ever give up. If you follow this advice, you will become a true boss. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love. Until next time.